Hello, we are back once again with more Yu-Gi-Oh content where we talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm pretty sure that one was obvious. Here's every extra deck summoning method, including ritual. Basically, in short, today we're going over every summoning method, including ritual summon, and I'm ranking them from my least favorite to my favorite. Yes, ritual summoning isn't really an extra deck summoning method, but it still is another summoning method at the end of the day, so if it does count, sure. If it doesn't, and we're still ranking it anyways, don't worry. So, it's time! I fusion summon out a monster, okay? We're reading the card now.
Fusion summoning, my least favorite, because it's still very hard to understand. It's like both a spell and a monster, and it's just kind of a more fancier way of special summoning monsters, but more typically just pendulum monsters. Like, this is the start where extra deck summoning message for like, okay, we don't really need this, okay? So it's very hard to understand, and I only used it like, what, maybe a dozen times in Duel Links, and I never used it again because I just didn't care all that much, so yeah, I don't like pendulum summoning. Who would have seen that one coming? Link summoning is kind of also kind of like, okay, maybe stop, but it's a lot easier to summon because they don't have, obviously, also they don't have defense points. You just switch them in defense or swap attack and defense points, but still, I don't really care to use it all that much. I still use it more than pendulum summoning, so that's probably saying something. We have ritual summoning. The first one here, well, that's good. It's a lot harder to summon because you got to get both the ritual spell and monster in your hand. You got to get the required materials. You got to love not having the. You got to love opening packs, having the ritual spell card, not having a monster, not having ritual monster, having the ritual spell card. Luckily, advanced ritual art alleviates that problem because it can ritual summon any ritual monster. So at least with ritual summoning, it has a spell card that can help alleviate a lot of the issues. Exceed summoning, a lot easier to also learn here, and I quite like using it. Obviously, you only need like 2 or 3 monsters, sometimes of a certain type, of the same level to overlay them. Now remember, they have ranks, not levels, but it's pretty understand. Most of their power does come from the overlay units. Once they're gone, it's just kind of a monster you have on the field. But hey, still, it's one of the more easier summoning methods to learn, so I give it points for that alone. And honestly, the artwork for each one looks pretty good with the black outline. Next we have Synchro Summon. You need at least 1 tutor monster and as many non-tutor monsters as possible to summon it. It's pretty good. They have some pretty good effects, and I like the white background for it. It's great. There's Excel Synchro, but I am not skilled at all to actually learn how that works, so it's kind of hard. That's it. Synchro Summoning is just a really easy, also another really easy but really good summoning method. There's not really much to it after that. Now Fusion Summoning, probably the most common one. Of course, the most basic fusion card is Polymerization, or really any fusion card you need to use fusion summon your fusion monster. And for Polymerization, you use monsters on your field and your hand as well, materials. You put the monsters in your extra deck, by the way, to summon it. And cards like Miracle Fusion, you use monsters on your field and graveyard and banish them to fusion summon a monster. And of course, a lot of the other fusion monsters could also fusion summon from the deck.
And that was every extra deck summoning method. Yeah, I know, ritual summon isn't an extra deck summoning method until Rushel got it right, but it still is another summoning method, so I guess it kind of counts in a way. Who knows? If it counts, if it counts. If it doesn't, oh well. See you next time for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Dying to Pokemon video game. See you next time. See ya.